Alright, time to get this done. Alright. So, hello viewers. Mornings, another beautiful, or afternoon, another beautiful day. Yup. Hope your five senses work, health and strength is good. Or excellent. Good. Alright, what's up gamers? Alright, what do we got? Let's see. Most played, most popular Steam Deck games for July 24. Did that yesterday, but got Elden Ring, Stardew Valley, Balatro, Baldur's Gate 3, No Man's Sky, Dave the Diver, Hades, Grand Theft Auto 5, Vampire Survivor, Fallout 4, Red Dead Redemption 2, Slay the Spire, Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, Cyberpunk 2077, Hades 2, Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, Forza Horizon 4, Kingdom Hearts HD, and Binding of Isaac, and Hogwarts Legacy. That's the top 20 games for the month of July. Now, Chimera OS again with another update, and this for Chimera OS 46.1, and this is for the fix some AMD issues, Neo and AYN devices. Says after big release of Chimera OS 46 that further expand the gaming handheld support with this Linux distribution. Chimera OS is out now to clean up some issues. Unfortunately, some users discover a black screen problem across AMD RX 400/500 GPUs, which this release fixes. You'll need to run manual update to get around it, as detailed in the release notes. So the main changes for this release are restore support for AMD RX 4/500 series GPU with a workaround for game scope, and revert Neo 2/2S to use full resolution by default. A fix for automatic recovery when file system is corrupted. A fixed sound on some AYN and Neo device broken by version 46. Okay, so you have a few good choices to run Linux on the handheld now, and it's great to see. Anyway, alright, that's for Chimera OS. Okay, we know Civilization is coming out August 20th. It will be premiered on Gamescom on Gamescom. So yeah, the premiere August 20th. Now keep moving here. Okay, let's see. Free game Infinite Toad 2 Infinite Tower Defense added Linux support. And let's see, grab it free on Steam. It's called Infinite Tower Defense add Linux support. So it says here's a fun surprise for you today. Infinite Toad 2 Infinite Tower Defense is a free-to-play game that just added Linux support on July 30th. If you played a tower defense, you'll know what to expect. Pick a level, place down towers, watch them destroy various types of enemies that tries to make their way towards your base. There's a few things that makes this one different though, including a big 400+ research list that looks like something like a Path of Exile. There's quite a lot of varied maps along with a map editor that has leaderboard on each level along with various boss fights. Okay, and to add wonderful chiptune music, the many different type of tower defense per tower upgrades, individual tower levels for special bonus, various gameplay modifiers, mining for resources, and much more. Alright, tower defense. Grab it free on Steam. Alright, what else we got? Okay, we talked about Intel laying off 15,000. Covered that already. Okay. Glorious Retro FPS Celeco is now Steam Deck verified, and planned many huge gameplay upgrades. So you get our backpack reloading, improved mission and interactivity, weapon relaunching, staggering improvement, another round of performance improvements, and a slew of other quality of life, vastly improved grenade throwing, new map icons, DMR that respect your hold/toggle setting, and more. And yeah, Celeco Steam Deck verified. Yep, and they got story content, randomizer mode, improved enemy tactics, adjustable difficulty, customizable mutator, improved safe room, And it says Chapter 2 is coming along nicely. Chapter 2 introduces a large amount of new system, which we'll talk about in a blog post. You can buy Seleco on Steam for $24.99/2450/2099. Alright, keep moving here. Let's see here. Linux/Steam Deck user share on Steam stay flat for July. Okay, well, let's see here. Got Windows 96.55%, Linux 2.08, Mac 137 plus 06, Steam OS Holo 64-bit, 4097, Arch Linux 64-bit 7.99, Free Desktop SDK 23.08, Flatpak Runtime 64-bit 66.35%, Linux Mint 5.20%, that's 21.3, Ubuntu 24 4.04%, Ubuntu 24, this is a long term, 3.41, Ubuntu Core 2.99, Manjaro Linux 2.93, Pop OS 2.73, Debian 2.44, others 20.96. Alright, it's Linux. Yep. Talking about the user base. Alright, let's keep moving here. Let's see, FNA gets direct 3D11 support on Linux thanks to DXVK. Developer Ethan Lee yesterday announced the release of FNA 24.8, bringing with it preparation for incoming release for SDL3 and a fun addition of direct 3D11 support on Linux thanks to DXVK. What is FNA? It's a re-implementation of Microsoft XNA Game Studio 4.0 refresh libraries. Quite a lot of games use it since it's open source and cross-platform games. Using this includes like Streets of Rage, Terraria, Unreal, Exome, Verge 1 and 2, and List. Goes on, and then it says FNA release 23.05 from last year. Pull in early initial alpha direct 3D11 support. Linux FNA 24.8. Now making it probably official, the DXVK project merged in the DXVK native code way back in DXVK 2.0 at the end of 2022. What's the point of it? Even easier game porting with translating Microsoft D3D API to Vulkan for native Linux games. And then they say, speaking about the release, Lee said in FNA Discord, big surprise, it's another release that mostly SDL3 prep and not much else. But don't be fooled, this month was huge for FNA. For SDL 3.0 maintainers, I've decided to go with our GPU API, and we've even been cleared to try to get it into the first release. We've been focused entirely on GPU then, and progress continue. We're hoping to have an API in beta very, very soon, barring any oddities. At the same time, FNA D3D11 support on Linux is now officially complete. Supported Steam developers are encouraged to request the Sniper runtime for their native Linux version so users can enable DXVK support if they like. I'd expect our GPU API to be just as good as Lee's, but it's nice things to have in the meantime. It's been a graphic heavy summer for sure, with way more crunch than any of us would have liked, but the result will definitely be worth it. Alright, now we got one article here on Nvidia. Okay, and we got one on No Man's Sky. Alright. It says here, Nvidia face antitrust probe over AI GPU dominance, with Nvidia commanding 80% of the AI GPU market. The Department of Justice is looking into whether Nvidia has been using dodgy tactics to solidify its position. Says here, oh come on now. Nvidia is being investigated by the U.S. Department of Justice in response to a claim by competitors that the company is using antitrust practice to gain and maintain its dominance position in the AI GPU market. Nvidia antitrust accusations include claims that Nvidia has threatened to penalize customers and charge higher price for network gear if customers buy products from competitors. Claim that Nvidia firmly denies. Then it says, as a GPU market, as a maker of GPU that dominates our present graphics card, gamers might think the bulk of these accusations are reflections of its action in the sector. However, this particular investigation centers on activities in far more lucrative AI GPU sector, when Nvidia currently acts as a market leader. And the news come from the information via Reuters, who report that U.S. officials have reached out to the likes of AMD and other AI chip startup to gather information about the allegation. It's not clear where the initial complaint have appeared from, but the likes of Senator Elizabeth Warren and others U.S. Progressive groups have recently pressured the Department of Justice to launch an investigation. The DOJ has yet publicly state anything, though. And let's see if I can get this here. It says here, let's see if I got this right. Oops. Let me continue. It says here, the reports claim the Department of Justice investigators are looking. The reports claim the Department of Justice investigators are looking at whether Nvidia pressured cloud AI providers to buy multiple products. Plus, it's looking into whether Nvidia charged customers more for networking products if they want to buy AI chips from rival as AMD and Intel. In response to the question from Reuters, Nvidia stated that we competed based on decades of investment in innovation, scrupulously adhering to all news, making Nvidia openly available in every cloud and on-prem for every enterprise, and ensuring that customers can choose whether solution is best for them. Nvidia is also facing a similar antitrust investigation in France, which is focusing on the concern over Nvidia CUDA programming software being required to use the company dominant AI GPUs. Nvidia investment in AI-focused cloud service provides such as Core Weave is also a factor. This could make all for quite a setback for Nvidia if both or either antitrust investigation does find the company is at fault. But for gamers, the overall situation isn't likely to change too much. Neither investigation is focused on the gaming GPU side of the company, so we'll still be relying on competition from AMD's Radeon and Intel Arc to keep the company on its toes. And then it says for more on what we are expecting from all three companies with their future graphics card, check out our latest coverage regarding AMD RDNA 4, Intel Arc Battlemage, and Nvidia Blackwell architecture. Yeah, Nvidia is being investigated. All right, and then let's see. You know what? I'm gonna have to go over that again. Put that in a separate article. It says here, No Man's Sky just leaped into the most played Steam Deck top 5. Following its huge world part update, No Man's Sky has jumped 32 places in Valve's own most played Steam Deck chart. The long-term success of No Man's Sky continues to impress, as following its latest world part update, it has become the 5th most played game by Steam Deck users. The Steam Deck top played chart for 2024 showed the game has arisen a massive 32 places compared to June 2024, and the latest weekly chart changes suggest it's even peaked as high as number before 3, dropping back to number 4 for this week. And then it says the Steam Deck top play chart is a great way for gamers not only to see how the fate of any given game is going, but also see what new old games might be worth trying on their own. Best gaming handheld. The top 10 is dominated by RPGs type games that lends themselves to slow casual exploration rather than lightning fast interaction, and No Man's Sky perfectly falls into that category. And it says here, after its infamous rocky start where gamers were left furious with the initial state of the game, No Man's Sky has steadily become a well-liked game with steady player base. However, it's only following its most recent update that its place on Steam Deck chart has really skyrocketed. And it says No Man's Sky 5.0 update brings with it complete refresh of the universe, including a new weather system with cloud system and wind, the latter of which interacts with the new water sea system to produce dynamic waves and produce realistic looking reflections. Then it says new creatures are also included, and there's a combat focus expedition making for more of an inherent challenge aspect to the game, along with exploration features. Visually, the game is world apart from its slightly dark, samey and empty look when the game first launched. Elsewhere on Steam Deck charts, the biggest drop this month is by Fallout 4, with seemingly the TV show-based hype for that series steadily appeared to tail off. Hades 2 also saw a big drop of 11 places down to 15 position, while GTA 5 saw one of the biggest gains in the top 20, climbing 4 places to number 8 on the chart. Have you been firing up these games on your Steam Deck LCD or Steam Deck OLED? Or perhaps you use these charts as a great guide for which games to play on your Asus ROG Ally. Meanwhile, are there any handheld gems that you played that haven't made it onto the top 10 or top 100? If so, let us know via Facebook. Alright, well, top 20s, it goes up and down. It's not a big deal. Some games go up, some games go down. Games that are at the top fall down to the bottom. Games that are at the bottom move to the top. No big deal. Other than that, man, another big update for No Man's Sky. Okay, and the game is thriving. These games, they just need updates. That's all they need, updates. So developers have to work hard to come up with ideas and concepts to improve games. So have to be patient with these developers and let them try to fix and work on the games. A lot of today's gamers, they very impatient, if you can say that. So, but other than that, the game industry, it moves on. Another chapter in the Steam Deck's life. Nvidia is going through challenges right now, so they're gonna have to deal with that. So, part of the tech industry. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy, though. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars, start your thing. Board, dark side. Go. Peace.